Where are you going? What will you do? Hey, it's Megan, brings the world to you.
Hilly in this area, surprisingly enough. And of course, you know, he talks about citrus. It's this area is one of the largest producers of citrus in the country. So I'm not sure what this building is, but we'll go in and check it out. So this is the Townsend House, built in 1895. This is circa 1900. Here are the Townsends. Sally and James. Oh, look at that. A birth certificate. Kitchen. Look at that old stove. Where they would do the wash as well. So it gives a list of who gave the items, the historical, time accurate kitchen items. And then right in the corner, I almost missed it, it's an orange picker. I always heard irons were heavy. Oh, it is kind of heavy. It's heavier than you would expect it to be. Well, I guess it's called an iron, made out of iron, I assume. Back porch. There's an old lawnmower. Watch my step. What's this gadget? Mounted grindstone. So this is how they grinded up stuff. Like, of course, like this stuff wasn't here originally. Oh, it's at an old outhouse. Right there, yep, do you see it? So, like, obviously it's pretty open, but you wouldn't be able to come in unless they are open on the weekends. Little bathroom. This would have been added on, obviously. Like, obviously, they may have had running water, but they probably had, like, a room like this for a bathroom. Maybe to bathe in, but the slats would have been spaced apart more so they could just dump the water out. And this would have been the bedroom. Kind of opens up to see where the bathtub would have been. An old Singer sewing machine. A quilt. Looks like this quilt was made in 1921 to 22. There's James again. Little rocking chair. A rocker for a little one. And then the pot to piss in. And then this would have kept the bed warm. They would heat that up. Oh, this is one of those like rugs that they would tie together like wave. And then the dining room. There was an upstairs, but we can't go up there. Dining room. Lincoln. Now it was probably just like a loft area. Metal room items given or loaned by. Let's go over to the next building. Since there are folks going into the two-story house, I thought I would sneak into the village or the chapel really quick. I was thinking of the village. So, obviously it says recreated to the 1880s. Everyone is welcome. So this would be similar to what a chapel would look like in the 1880s. And it's similar to what I've seen before of chapels like built during a similar period of time. So, very basic. I'll go on over to the school, the Lincoln Park School, just because, nobody's over here. It's supposed to be logged, obviously. Let's see. School bell. Is there a school bell? Oh, there it is. It says it was donated by the University of Florida. And this was similar to what I've seen before. My friends and school activities. Okay. I remember this kind of stuff when I was little. I mean, obviously it's not this old, but I remember this kind of thing. First schoolhouse was a log cabin owned by herring hooks. I wonder if this store is maybe where the teacher, because you can kind of see it's like built back. So it makes me wonder if maybe that's where they house the teacher as well. Teacher rules. All the different rules the teacher had to abide by. You may not dress in bright colors. You may not dye your hair. You must wear at least 2 petticoats. Women teachers who marry or engage in unseemly conduct will be dismissed. Oh, that's the guy who owned the building. And the paddle behind that one. School books. Groveland. Oh, some old pictures. From well, that's Groveland, which is a neighboring town at the very top. Clermont, Manoa High School, class of 1945. Not a big class, is it? Doesn't say what year that is. Seniors, 1940, that middle one. I don't know if you could tell. I pointed out that house before. They have mannequins sitting in it going to the bathroom. That's pretty funny. I wasn't expecting to see a mannequin in the outhouse. So, they're way back over to this house. Go check it out. This is the house built in 1883. Let's go check it out. Heater system. Coal, maybe wood. Fire burning of some kind, right? Fainting couch, the Shea Lounge. This seems to be a pretty comfortable sitting room. discharge
very short time. In fact, Wind Garden was the originator.
of the Army.
And then they expanded out this way. And then the guy that was operating the railroad
Dining
in
room.
Clermont
Somebody's
was
giving a
not
tour.
a railroad man. He had no idea what he was doing. And so, you know, the business just failed. And he built an offshoot that went off to the east, you know, and again, ended in the middle of nowhere. It was just a crazy, crazy time. How they ever got the citrus crop out of here, I have no idea. But it became the citrus capital of the world, so they figured out something. And that device that you're walking over to, sir, that's a canning device. And again, it was invented in the early 1900s, not something that would have been in the house. One of Thomas Edison's original gramophones. And if I'm real lucky today, it might work. Last weekend, we were very busy and it was very.
They would probably have all the doors open to get a cross breeze in. I feel like there should be a pool out here, don't you? Like a community pool.
That's how you turn it down.
It's a canning
There are no dials,
mechanism.
okay? It operates with canisters. That's probably the only one that we have that works. So when that's gone, we're done for it. But they were made of wax, you know? And again, this would have been the precursor.
It's a propane
So that you can
stove.
see the original walls and the original wallpaper. They're not part of the original house.
We'll
But
go
anyway,
upstairs.
let's see what-
Well, everybody's up.
And, we're gonna say, oh, the one bedroom where, we have the bedroom suite that Alexander gave to people who came in. It's in the bedroom that
One bedroom. Bed warm. Get an old corset. I would imagine it would be so hot up here, especially in the summer months. Little embroidered. Oh, here's another bedroom back here. Oh, this is what she means by they're all interconnected. It was hiding before. Little baby clothes. I would have loved to have this as a dollhouse as a little girl. Take a look around back. So I think those folks are about to come up. So that's my cue to go down to check out that other room. So this would have been their music room. She was saying this would, oh no, Victor, how do you say it? Victoria, goodness gracious. Victoria. I don't know how to say it, but it's in that Thomas Edison, it says. This is cool. Somebody made this.
up here on the porch?
Like, I could not imagine living in a house like this back in the day before air conditioning. It is not a hot day at all today. It was stuffy in that house. So the last building that we have is the library. And then we will be all done. It smells like a library in here. It's the Citrus Tower. I went there not long ago. Citrus bags. This is definitely why it smells like a library in here. The smell of the old books. Not sure who these folks are. That's cute. Not sure who they are. Maybe mayors. Former mayors. Who served as mayor. There you go. That's what it is. Polio Wall of Fame. Also, these folks helped bring awareness to polio, helped with discovering the vaccine for polio. Look how old this picture is. Is that a bike license plate? 1932. Look at that. And it looks like they labeled who they knew. Crazy. More books over there. Business district of Clermont, 1923. It doesn't look like that now. Well, look, and here is aerial of Central Clermont, 1925. So we would be right in this area. It looks like that tree is circled, so maybe this is where we are, like this little section of land, which makes sense because that's about where the lake curves. An old card catalog. An old wheelchair. School desk. Old cameras. I bet they have an old Kodak somewhere, right? I don't see one. That camera down there made me think of like the old, what are they called, brownie cameras? Film reels. A map of Clermont. It says telephone Morse code. Oh, this was like a Morse code. And then how to do the different letters. Western Union telegram. This typewriter belonged to and used by Laurel Moss, a Mount Bird resident from 1918 to 2009. FDR, makes sense that they would have a photo of him since they talked about polio. Picture of Shakespeare. Old telephones. This is what I kind of remember them having. Is this the phone or that the phone? Like, I've seen those in movies. I kind of remember a phone kind of like that. Same kind of concept where you put the handle down and the base to the handle actually moved up and down. But like, for some reason I think of Lassie. Is that the right? I remember that kind of phone. Is that what kind of phone they had it in the TV show Lassie? And then medical items. Look at this nurse. Measles. Holding signs about measles and rubella. an honorary chairman certificate by Theodore Roosevelt. How about that? National chairman. Give your time and energy to the cause of medical aid to China. How about that? It's a breezy day today. Something's burning somewhere because I smell fire. It's hard to really tell where it's coming from. It could be across the lake, it could be behind me. It's the wind. Alright, thanks for joining me on this vlog. Make sure you subscribe, all the fun stuff. And join me next time. And I'll see you later.